Uz moju bih, dalje je bliže.
It is my great pleasure to welcome here in Sarajevo one of the greatest DJs in the world, superstar DJ, I could say, producer, remixer, etc., etc., etc. I don't have to continue. David Morales, welcome to Sarajevo again.
Again, it's been a long time.
Yeah. How are you feeling? Are you tired?
No, I actually just woke up.
Oh, okay. I mean, because you played last night in Munich?
Last night about 5:30 in the morning, so I didn't really sleep because if you go to sleep, it's worse to get up.
Okay.
So I stayed up and then I had to leave for the airport at 9 o'clock in the morning. So if I finished at 5:30, that means I was back in my room by 6. So 3 hours. I mean, so you lay down and just.
Do you need a lot of sleep to work?
Yeah, I don't need 10 hours. I mean, I normally sleep during the week. I mean, I'm normally in bed between 9 and 10 o'clock at night. But I'm up at 5 in the morning.
Oh, okay. So you're an early waker. Okay, so you are again here in Sarajevo. And what would you do if you were not like a producer, a DJ? What were you dreaming of becoming when you were a kid?
I had no dreams. It wasn't like that. You know, I come from a poor place, you know, poor neighbor and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, there was no such thing as dreams and opportunities, you know what I mean? I was born in the 60s, so, you know, unless your parents have that thing, then they can pass that along. Somebody has to tell you you can be this, and they have to give you the tools or the education to actually, you know what I mean? I like sports. I wanted to be a baseball player, but somehow that didn't happen.
Okay.
And then I always fantasized about being a lawyer, but it's too much time and money, and of course, I didn't come from money, you know? But out of all of that, I wanted to join the Marines. I didn't make it there either.
I know that.
So then at the end of the day, I'm here because of music, because of my passion of my hobby. So I guess everything worked out all right. I'm happy with what I do. You really have to just use your brain and your heart to, you know, to play music, really.
Of course.
You know what I mean? It's not a sport. It's not a competition, you know? It's not boring, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because music is always evolving, so you know, so it's something different. So I really can't complain on how things turned out. But going back to answer your question, I never really thought about what I really wanted to do.
Okay. Is it true when you were a kid, when you were younger, that they used to call you flaco? In Spanish it means skinny.
Where did you get that from?
Oh.
My God.
Not so skinny today, I have to say.
Oh my God, that was a good one. Nobody's ever pulled that one. Yeah, it means skinny because, man, I was like this. If you saw a picture, it looked like I'm on crack.
But you're not skinny today. Actually, gym and exercising is really important to you. Is it your way of getting back to the fact you didn't get into Marines?
No, I tried going to Marines. It was only because I got arrested when I was younger and I couldn't get my papers cleared.
Okay.
That's why. No, I passed the test and all. It's just that at that time, if you got arrested before you were 16, you were juvenile. And thank God most of the times I got arrested was when I was a teenager. Okay. And so you needed like a paper to say, you know, that everything was okay. So 3 times I had to go. I had the appointment. So I guess I just wasn't destined to the Marines. Thank God.
Okay. But we are glad you didn't, actually, because now we have you in the music. Do you have any rituals that you do before playing, or maybe just...
Yeah, I have a shot of tequila.
Okay. Good ritual. Yeah. You have many tattoos, everybody knows that. But do you have like a favorite one, or one that you can tell us maybe a story about how you got it on your body that is special?
What's special? My God, there's stories everywhere. What's my favorite one? Probably her. She's a Buddhist. This is my favorite.
Why?
Because she's beautiful.
Okay. You like beautiful things, right?
Well, you know, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Well, you know, she's a beauty and he's the beast. So it's like yin and yang, black and white. sunlight, darkness. And that's pretty much it. You know what I mean? This is practice what you preach. This is probably my most significant one. This is my latest one. And it really, short story, practice what you preach. In other words, whatever you tell someone, you know, live what you talk about.
That's good that you just said that, because I actually wanted to start this interview with your famous quote. I'm creating a place for people to forget their troubles for a while. It is important in the world we are living in today. This is still your mission, right?
Yeah, I mean, just look at the world.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? It just gets worse and worse. So I think it's why people go out. It's why people go out to socialize, to escape from just normal life in general. You know, so I always, you know, people listen to music, people read a book. You know, when people go out, you know, people go out to a club to hear music. They go out to have a good time. Drink, whatever, and just put everything on pause until they go back home. And then when they wake up the next day, it's like, oh, heck, let's do it all again.
Yeah. Is this your escape as well?
Yeah, of course. Absolutely.
Do you have any others, like running or something else?
Netflix.
Netflix, okay. You're a good commercial for them, I have to say.
Netflix junkie.
Okay. What do you think, did the concept of DJ, how did it change through the years, in your opinion?
Technology for one, and music as well, you know. The way it's manufactured, or the way it's presented to the consumer now. You know, now we're talking about algorithms, you know what I mean? Yeah. Waves, you know what I mean? There's nothing tangible, you know what I mean? It's just numbers now, you know? So there's nothing when you went to a store and you held a record in your hand and you looked at the cover and it's like, wow, you know what I mean? You took that record home, you were happy, you wanted to put it on your record player. There was a process, you know what I mean? You had to wait to go home to listen to that music. Today, I mean, people are just walking with their stereo. Yeah. Technically speaking, it's headphones. It's like, you know, and so technology for one. I like some of the technology. Music, there's a lot of interesting music out there. I think more than anything, what was compromised was quality. Yeah. And quality in the way it sounds, quality songs, lyrics, productions.
Did you hear any Bosnian music?
Negative.
Davno same rekli su da ludi.
So is it? Is the piano guy featuring the singer?
It is. It's a collaboration of two guys. It's Vasil and the Bože Vreće is singing.
Great singer.
Yeah. Anyway, I can play it for you later after the interview if you want more. I just wanted you to hear a bit. So
is that a famous Bosnian record?
Actually, he's pretty new. He just started doing these traditional old Bosnian songs. This is really old Bosnian songs. They're really like kind of sad, you know, but they have this. They're specific. If you have some remix in mind.
Well, no. I don't do foreign music. Okay. Because no. I can't mix records I don't understand.
Okay, got it.
You know what I mean? Then I can't relate to the message.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I like to feel what I'm doing no matter what that is. But I guess, you know, there's a lot of sad songs based on, I guess, the life, no?
Exactly. Yeah.
So people, I mean, a true artist writes about things and experiences, and he puts it on paper, and then he sings about it. You know what I mean? And puts his emotion about it, and you can really feel his emotion in what he's singing. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's really intense.
That's sevda, so you know. So you know now. I wanted to ask you, you're a good dancer. Actually, that's how you kind of started, right? In garage?
Rock.
Yeah. Puerto Rico in your blood.
Rock. I used to have my T-shirt. I had my thing. I used to break dance.
Okay. Can you show us some moves?
I may throw my back out.
You don't have to break dance. Maybe some other moves.
I could
Spanish.
move a little bit. Nah, you know what? You never lose the rhythm.
Okay, that's
You know what I mean? You never lose the rhythm. I mean, you know, I dance sometimes in the DJ, but I sometimes go to a club and dance. Very rarely. It's got to be somewhere that I know the music, and it's normally, and it's always house music per se. And I find my little corner where nobody knows me. You know what I mean?
And you just dance.
Yeah, because it's difficult when you go to a place because people know you and they stop you today and they want to take a picture, blah, 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 blah. It was much easier years ago to mingle with the public, you know?
Yeah. No, not so easy. Before you started music, you were also a cook. You cook today as well. What do you like to cook?
Food.
What type of food? I know food.
What I like to cook steak, I like to cook chicken, I make good fried chicken wings, I make a good steak, I make a good rice and beans, some Puerto Rican of course. I make good pasta, fresh pasta with tomato sauce, pasta with clams, I make a good risotto,
Okay.
a good cup of coffee.
Did you try Bosnian specialties?
Not yet.
Okay, I didn't bring those. I thought you already tried them. Next time it's gonna be the first.
I'm sure I did years ago, but I don't remember.
Okay, maybe years ago. Okay.
Yeah.
I can see that you wear a lot of jewelry today, not so much as sometimes. Actually, I have a present for you. These are the designers that made my jewelry. They're called Werkstatt. It's a German word. So they sent you a little present. I hope you like it. If you want to open it now, you can just take this off and this Werkstatt they gave you this ring and this little bracelet.
Oh.
If you want, I can put it so you can see how it fits. Okay. They're like, is it too big for you?
Yeah, it's too big for sure.
Yeah, I can make it shorter.
I can wear this around my neck right now.
Oh my God. So flaco. Okay, flaco.
You know, I got a little baby wrist. I got a wrist of a girl. You know what I'm saying? What can I say? You know what I mean? It's interesting.
Okay, I hope you really like it. Anyway, if you don't like...
Married?
Okay, maybe. And another thing I want you to do is just like choose a question from my little purse.
Oh, that's interesting.
Okay. So you don't know what you're gonna get from my purse, and
Let me go to the bottom.
go to the bottom.
There we go. Should I open it now?
Yeah. Oh.
Can you show us the last message on your phone? I don't have my phone with me.
Choose another question.
I got it. Okay, let me go one more time.
Oh my God.
Your favorite childhood memory?
Oh, we already, kind of talked about it. But do you have a favorite?
No, we need to talk about memories. What's my favorite childhood memory? I had a crush on my second grade teacher.
Really?
Yeah.
Your favorite one?
They were twins. Well, when I was a kid, otherwise, you know what? In reality, I shouldn't say that. I loved horses. So I used to ride bareback in Puerto Rico when I was like 7, 8 years old.
Do you do that ever today? Like, do you?
No, but if I go sometimes to resort places, sometimes in countries, and they have horseback riding, I'll take a horse out. You know? And I used to read a lot of books about horses. I was a horse lover. I am David Morales, and this is
Hatija.
And you're watching TV1
Station.
Station.